Hello everybody, today we're going to draw a person performing a handstand but from a very unique and foreshortened angle. So if you have your pencils all set, the framework is going forward this time. Like, there's a crunch where the back is crunched like that, but here usually in handstands either vertical or like that with a curvature, because the upper body is like arcing backward to accommodate for the different dynamics that are involved. So that's the lower part of the body. The upper part of the body is right there, so namely the shoulder set is here. The adjoining shoulder set is right there. Now that might not be visible. That will depend on the angle, and we will explore that in a second. We have one hand outstretched like so. The head will be here. Then of course the chest, ab structure leading to the lower body here, and we'll have some options to play with when we get to that point. So let us first sketch out the core components that we will keep probably unchanged. Of course we'll give additional options, but these will pretty much be the standard components going into the video. So there's the head, there's the nose, and hint of the eyes, mouth, and then of course we have the hand going backwards. There's the shoulder set, and there's the pec adjoining extended middle torso, and there is the bottom torso. Now the other hand, of course, will be visible, but placed farther, and there's a thumb for that hand and fingers right there. A few different options to work with here. So let's start off with what I think might be the most popular, and that is extreme foreshortening in action. So we need that like this, knee and curvature like that, nice and big foot like that. On the other side, 1, 2, 3 foot. So let's draw this out. We can start here actually. That will be ideal. Coming in, and here the curvature is like this, so we can do rings if we want. And here though, it's like that because it's going away, and that is the placement. So the ring placement like this, and the placement like that for this one. Sorry about that. And there we have the first placement, the first posture that we have tapped into today. explore different options. So one option, and we have done this in a different video, where a person is performing a handstand. We have the legs going backward, and then we have the corresponding foot placement like so, like going backward there, and a hint of the foot will probably show on the other side like that. That's one. Another placement. The arms can be placed outright if we want. Not the ideal picture of a handstand in that case, but still works. And in this case, we will have more of the other arm visible, so the upper arm will be visible. And there's a thumb. I hope like you can see this, because it's very, very important. And then of course the little details specifying how that comes together. That's a different exercise. And then we also have the option of having one leg kick back there, and one leg can even kick forward. Though that is not an ideal posture in this case, but it is an option. Like it is, we have seen these things before, and in action poses, like, you know, all of these things work. And here, if we move this inward, that foot can even go larger, like real big, and we can just bring everything down the calf and go back into the thigh. So more foreshortened angle if we want. So all that fun can be had with just that primary frame that we had put together. And let's go and highlight a choice of option here, so that our viewers can see this a little more clearly. Of course, you can put the tricep details here, the elbow details here, and that's again just an effort to make the finer details come out if we want. Right here, we're just attempting to, let's give them those low shoes, athletic shoes, shorts. And of course you can put some body details here, you know, the serratus, the ab structure if you want, if there is one. And we'll go with this placement here. So easy exercise, a lot of fun. Please do try it out. It might be complex at first, but then you will get to enjoy it, and it's important to draw it. People can, you know, sometimes turn it upside down and do it, but I think it's best to do it from this way, because it's going to give you a sharper perspective. Like upside down is ideal to draw this kind of posture. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe and keep in touch. Have yourself a wonderful day.